NA qualifiers, and we are ready for the game, the very, very first game of the Grand Finals Best of 5 series between Ddnex going against Gosu.
And Ddnex will be taking the blue side while Gosu will be on the red. And there's only 4 players in this game, unfortunately. So it looks like the organizers will have to go one of the players or the team got penalized in this game. So it will be 4 versus 5 for the first game of this finals.
Okay, wow.
I am pretty confused. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to become professional players, please be on time. Please be on time. Please be on standby, even though your schedule states that you have to wait at what time. But you always have to remember the games are rolling schedules. You definitely need these punctuality to come into the game. But I mean, who knows? Gosu is strong enough. Perhaps they can take 5 members of Ddnex in their hands. And it looks like General, he is not there. So according to some of the comments here, General is stuck in traffic apparently. So sadly to say, you're lost.
There's nothing that we can do about it. We did try to wait, but that is the life of a professional team. You know, always be on standby. This is why they have certain criterias and rules that they implement in order to prevent situations like this from happening. So we do have a Harith Ikasa.
Yep.
You know, he doesn't get Esmeralda. It's okay, but he goes with the Harith. I think this is his preference, his choice. You know, first is Esmeralda, Harith, and then Gajan.
Yeah, I feel like those are the 3 key heroes that he picks up, or his pocket picks to be more precise. Gosu will be taking Chow and Grok. Very, very interesting because they already lost 1 member in this rotation. So I was expecting them to take more damage heroes to try something different to take out Ddnex heroes or members as well. But then Ddnex will respond with the Granger and Ibrahim with the Hayabusa. Oh, they stole Granger away from Gosu General. Unfortunately, Gosu General is not here, so it looks like Awai will make a point from this part.
Yep, they will. The Leomord does get locked in. Now they are gonna go to the ban phase. They might ban a mage. A Gajan does get banned away. Now it's just up to Gosu with the next ban. You want to take away heroes that's annoying, right? So they don't have a tank yet. Akai, Minotaur, I would think maybe it's a possible Minotaur ban. That's kind of likely, unless they want to go with they would pick a Selena perhaps, or maybe a marksman.
Selena or a marksman, sorry, as a mage or as a marksman in place. It's gonna be very tough, but hey, predictions are right for you, Peach. I mean, again, they are down by 1 member. Nothing much you can do. They're gonna stick to whatever works for them and whatever they believe that it will turn this 4 versus 5 into a victory. But at the same time, for Ddnex, looking at this Nana Hava, I don't think they want to waste this opportunity though. Or do they want to try something different?
Well, Nana is a really good poke hero, but they will go with the Minotaur and does seal the deal with an Estes. Gosu might be in a lot of trouble right here, but we might see a damage Chow instead of a tank one.
Damage Chow instead of tank. I do agree. Since they lack of that 1 member, they need more offensive traits rather than somewhat sustainability build. Grok will be the one that carries up the momentum, whether he's going to go for a full tank or perhaps using the Bloodless Axe in play. But unfortunately, look at this. 4 versus 5, our very first tournament. In fact, this is the very first time I casted a 4 versus 5 matchup.
Yep, same.
Right?
I've never seen this situation happen before. But yeah, let's hope Gosu will be able to execute this well enough and hopefully get them a first win. But it seems like God is in the favor of Ddnex at this point.
God is definitely in the favor of Ddnex. Ddnex, if you were to lose this game, We will have a post report with a lot of colorful words for you later. But you know what? Ddnex, this is your biggest opportunity to win. Ladies and gentlemen, despite, however, it's going to be the grand finals. This is the championship Sunday or Sunday championship for those who want to say Team Ddnex versus Team Gosu grand finals. Best of 5, game 1.
But this is gonna be extremely interesting, how the rotation is gonna be coming from Gosu, because they're already playing handicap. They only have 4 players right here. But on the upper hand is that they do get more farm jungle, less people, more share.
Hey! Wow, I like that. 200 IQ word sentence by Peaches himself. Yeah, why not?
Yep.
If you're less than 1 member, you can definitely get more farm experience here. But I mean, that's a good one. That's a good one, Peach. But again, they have to see how are they going to rotate their members, because lacking that 1 member, they don't have that strength in numbers indeed. And speaking of strength in numbers, the team fights will be 100% into the favor of Ddnex. Ddnex can actually play around the troll format. They can have at least 1 member at the bottom side, and the first blood going into the hands of Ddnex instantly from there. Sorry, but it's Gosu. Gosu's the one who gets the first blood.
Yep,
oh
Gosu
my
is the one.
goodness. How?
Outplayed for sure. Gosu playing it very safe, not much aggression. I'm just surprised that with only 4 players from Gosu, Ddnex is not aggressive. I don't see any aggression coming from them. They're just doing their own thing, getting the farm, try to initiate. Oh, back away. That was a very bad decision coming from Henry. Henry does get punished, but backup is already here. Leomod gets the double kill.
Oh my lord, Ddnex, what is going wrong with them? They have the man advantage, as you said, Pitch. They can actually go for 4-man to 1 formation, but it looks like they will try to take this turtle despite losing the first 2 members on the top side. And Gosu instead, they are controlling this turtle here. What? Team Ddnex, they need to push this. They need to steal this turtle. There's no can do that they lose this turtle to the side of Gosu, as Gosu continues on with basic, with his Leomod getting the kill. 4-1. Ladies and gentlemen, Gosu, despite 1 member down, they're making things work. Look at the aggression from Team Gosu. What is going on? Astus gets the trade kill from here, as Basic needs to bail out here, as Breeze will use the Grok shield to protect himself and, of course, Leomod from dying.
Well, in return, Ddnex has been playing a bit more safe, creating space for Hayabusa to get the farm, and they will secure the very first turret at the bottom lane. I would think that early game, things are in favor to Gosu when it comes to the lineup, even with 4 members only. Ddnex will have the upper hand if they are able to prolong the game, drag the game into mid-game. That's when Gosu will really, really suffer.
Yeah, but Team Gosu, on the other hand, it looks like they are performing, even though without Hoon, without General. And very, very surprising by Gosu, sticking on to the aggression play even without that extra member. And I have no idea why Ddnex did not take the purest opportunity. 4-man, 1-man rotation. Let Hayabusa do his thing while the 4 others rotate and pick off multiple members from Team Gosu.
Well, Grok has been a very busy man, going up north, going to the middle, bottom lane, just all over the map, providing vision. And we see Ikaza here suffering quite a bit, with Overlin supporting him but doesn't make it through.
Oh no, Gosu, they are putting in the Nightmare Shock for Ddnex, but Ddnex, they want to hold their ground here. Unfortunately, a 2k from the side of Gosu, perhaps a turret as well. As Gosu takes down bottom turret, they can try to chase down this Hayabusa, but no can do. Hayabusa was hiding in the brush. What is going on with Ddnex? It feels like it is basically like a troll game.
Well, I think that they're just really afraid. Don't really see the confidence from them at all, like they did in the game back in semi-finals. They just need to reaffirm themselves and have that confidence. So much of hesitation coming from them. Positioning was really bad. Gosu, it was just like eating candies for Gosu. So they really need to look at their positioning, timing, and also at the same time combo, because Gosu coming in initiating, they would always try to pick Estes out first.
Oh no, here comes again Mikasa in a lot of trouble with the Harif though, using the Zaman Force ultimate and the Chrono Dash to run away instead of attacking them. Gosu, from all angles, they're just attacking left and right, and can even see, despite one member down, their levels are high AF.
Yep, they are doing really well. Gosu, looking at the chart, the goals are not very far off. Ddnex still doing pretty healthy compared to Gosu. Hayabusa still solo laning, getting on the farm that he needs. But I think Gosu might want to punish them a bit more. If not, it's gonna be a bit problematic.
Oh, look at that. Ibrahim in a lot of trouble. Crossfire from 3 members of Gosu. Oh no, things are looking so grim for Ddnex. I mean, this is just unbelievable pitch. This is our very first game for a 4 versus 5 in the very first match of the grand finals of the US qualifiers, the very first Mobile Legends major as well for the United States of America. But then, I mean, I am lost of words right now.
I think Ddnex is just a bit scattered at this point. They don't have a lot of vision like Gosu is doing. Grok is running all over the map, which gives them the map awareness and opportunities to initiate, to secure kills. Whereas Ddnex is just stacking, not having a lot of vision on the movements of on the map. So that is a great disadvantage. That is also how they are being picked up one by one.
A questionable Meonian Fury from the side of the Minotaur though did not catch anyone off guard. Gosu, they're going to go in for the next turtle. Team Ddnex, what are you doing? You can actually push in for the fight, but no can do. Gosu basic with Breeze, breezing through with the Grok easily over here. They will fall back into their minion waves. They want to clear the minion waves and then take this turret from the top side. Ddnex, I mean, this is just a turnaround. They don't play, they don't even feel the same like the previous game. And look at that, another engagement coming in here. Basic, he's going to do basic things here. He will try to take 1-on-2, but he will build out with the 1-on-4. But the wild charge from Breeze will make things so happen. As you can see, double kill from the side of Basic as Loud gets 1 kill, a double kill for the Chow as well. The Karate Kid doing some work. And Team Gosu, out of nowhere, their 4-man gang is worth it.
Oh, Gosu, they just want to end this really, really fast. Let's look at Leomor chasing down. Oh my god, this is all over the place. They are dominating the map. This is very surprising for Ddnex. I mean, as much as I would like to think that with Hayabusa around, you would have a 4 versus 5 kind of meta. It's still like 4 versus 4 because Hayabusa would be solo laning all the time.
Yes, Hayabusa is solo laning all the time, but Hayabusa can actually join the fights if too. I think the biggest mistake is Ddnex, their 4-member rotation, a 4-member lineup, did not do their job properly, getting picked off very easily, a lot of misplays in hand, and giving Gosu that advantage in the lead for gold and experience.
Well, Ikasa has been picked on quite a lot throughout the game, which also limits his item progression. So that's a huge problem. But we do have a technical problem at the moment.
We'll go back into game. So sorry, ladies and gentlemen, seeing the little bit of technical issues. But we'll be back here. Gosu, long story short, they're just trashing Ddnex in an unbelievable 4 versus 5. And somebody give out a good joke from the comments. One of them said, because we have Henry who's using Selena. So Selena has double identities, right? That Abyssal Fall and so that's 5 members already.
Yeah, Henry, double identity. That's a good one. But we do see Ddnex here pushing through. Now this is when Gosu is gonna face a little bit of trouble going against Ddnex. Up!
Oh,
Mikasa does get pinned down,
but
barely makes it through.
Basic wanting for the kills. The rest of the members of Ddnex will hover back into their base. They will go for the Lord. The Lord will respawn as Loud will do works at the top side here. Ddnex looking very, very lost. Somebody give them a map. What are they doing?
Well, like I mentioned yesterday, Ddnex, earlier today, you know, Ikasa, the whole team plays revolves around Ikasa. They play the entire game based on Ikasa. So it's no surprise that Gosu has been aiming on him alone, and that really just affected the entire synergy and execution for this game.
Oh no, I mean, Ddnex, definitely the momentum, they're not feeling it. I think by right, I think they should have a good lunch ahead. Because after, I think this game itself is going to be a morale breaker. If they were to lose a 4 versus 5 for the very first time, I mean, this is just salt, a ton of salt onto the injury.
You're adding salt to the wound. A lot does arrive. Ikasa in a lot of trouble. Only level 11. It looks like they can't stop this rage coming in from Lord.
Oh, Breeze here trying to make some plays. Lord is their 5th member in hand. As Basic, he will try to slice them down. Team Ddnex are still alive. Loud will be taken down already, but Basic continues on with the aggression onto display. He will call My Little Pony here. He will try to get some kills. It looks like 5 members of Ddnex are still alive, but Team Gosu, they broke one more inhibitor turret left is all that's remaining from Ddnex side.
Yep, they will back off for now, reset, you know, get the buffs, get the jungle economy and everything, and they will invade Ddnex again later in the game. But can Ddnex come back from this downfall?
Let's just say, since the start of the game till now, no. I'm gonna be critical. No. Hell no.
Okay, hell no. All right, that's a bit harsh, but yeah, we will just have to wait and see how things are gonna go down for Ddnex in this game.
And it looks like Breeze, he will be the frontier here before Basic joins him. My Little Pony onto the Phantom Assault. Legendary! Everybody spam the comments. Lang Malakas for Basic. They will push in Gosu. They have the green flag. They have Basic to tank all the damage here. But then, you have to be careful. Ddnex, they do have strength in numbers. They will take down the Grog. Harif will get the trade kill. But then, it's not enough. Gosu, they still have map control and they can play it till their hands for this round. Meanwhile, Basic again, one more Phantom Steed in the line. 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3. Lang Malakas again with the shots. Left, right, double kill. Rest of the members of Team Gosu, they know that this is their time to end. They lost Breeze, but they said they want more blood. They want to end this fight. Look at that confusing Ddnex left, right, up, down, A, B, start option as Artsy comes in with, of course, the Meonian Fury. But is that enough though? Is that enough? Henry though has to be very careful with their aggression. Look at all the minions. The minions are chipping down the Nexus space. Can Ddnex play tower defense as Breeze will be back on the map?
Well, they will want to end this game right now with Breeze coming in and all that. Ddnex, oh, so painful, so much pain for them, even though it's going against 4 players.
Oh no. 4-15. Goal lead is like 8,000. Only picking off 1 turret. And the most humiliating part, 4 versus 5. Gosu looking forward to win this game 1. Ddnex, whatever you do, you gotta keep up to your senses right now. You really need to start the fight. You really need to capitalize onto your strength numbers. As 14 minutes into the game, they still have a marksman on the side. Ddnex, they can do damage if they want to, but they have to be very careful of those pickoffs.
Yep, and it seems like Gosu might have a bit of problem trying to penetrate through the defense wall that Ddnex has put up. And of course, the Lord is already up. They will try to get it. This might be their final push. Ddnex playing it very passive, just clearing waves, not going out. There's no map awareness. They have no idea where everyone else is at. So at this point, Ddnex is in a lot of trouble because Lord has been slain.
Oh no, the Lord comes in. That will be a level 2 Lord. Strong enough to hold himself, and without any inhibitor turrets left to defend, the Lord is definitely going to march in and uses his ultimate to take down that Nexus base at least a quarter of HP. Lord will be marching in the middle side, so this gives Gosu so much of split pushing potential to clear their super minion waves and to take down the Nexus for good. Meanwhile, Ddnex, they do have members who can actually take down multiple wave members. But again, they need to strike now. They need to calculate this and need to play the careful game. Meanwhile, a stun comes in. Hayabusa will be taken out. It's 4 versus 5. The Almighty Lord making his charge. Mjolnir Fury does land the chance for this Harif to take down a kill from Loud. The child is dead, but the minions, look at this. The minions are all hovering here. RY needs to fall back as Basic is doing enough damage to take down the Nexus base. And ladies and gentlemen, the very first 4 versus 5 victory is real. Gosu takes game 1.
Yup, and we were just saying, how Basic is kind of one of the more highlighted players. He has no death in this game
No death.
at all.
No deaths.
Yep,
0.
zero.
Kosong.
Kosong.
Wow.
Zero. that was really painful for Ddnex. Hopefully they will be able to come back in the next game. This is a best of 5 series. Very painful experience for Ddnex. I guess they need to understand that when you play so much revolving around just one player, you are bound to get punished.
I mean,
He was suffering a lot, Ikasa, suffering so much from the early game down to the late
Yep.
game. Just look at his items, okay? You have those items, but gold 8,000, barely making it to 9,000. And he wasn't able to perform at all.
yeah, he wasn't able to perform to his best conditions. And I mean, the team just shattered. They shattered apart. Team Gosu having all those pickoffs, leading them, snowballing them all the way, taking down member one by one as Team Ddnex. I mean, this is just a massacre. This is so tough for them. As a supporter, as a commentator myself, trying to be neutral for both sides, but at the same time, when you notice Ddnex having the man advantage,
Hey guys, welcome back to the grand finals of M1 Championship NA qualifiers. We are in the best of 5 series. Our first game is down to Gosu with 4 men only. General nowhere to be seen yet. We're not sure if he's back. Hopefully traffic is gone and he's back with the team so that we can experience the great 5v5 game. That's what Mobile Legends is all about. So then again, grand finals will be at Axiata Arena back in Malaysia.
Correct.
On the 15th of November all the way to 17th of November. Tickets are out, so go get your ticket and don't miss out.
Yeah.
Wow, it rhymed.
Oh, not bad. I actually like it. And you can get the tickets from my site as well. I got a promo code. But again, this is going to be game 2. Can Ddnex come back from that defeat, I would say? And the very first time we'll be casting 4 versus 5. And unfortunately, the 4 being the better out of the 5 out there. And we gotta give it up to Gosu, even though with 1 member down, individually and most importantly, the team chemistry works in play. But with that being said, let's get into game 2. It's going to be Team Gosu going up against Team Ddnex. Ddnex will be holding on with the blue side as Gosu will be on the red. Xborg and of course, our dear friend Kufra will not see the end of the light in the tunnel because they will get banned one more time.
Yep, Harith does get banned. I think they are really trying to get the Esmeralda pick here. It really all down to Gosu now to make this important decision. Do they want to ban that out? Yes, they will ban Esmeralda out. First pick a possible Guardian pick before it gets banned or taken away by Gosu.
This is gonna be the standard bans out there, banning out the mages, banning out tanks, banning out export. Those are all superior heroes
Oh,
in
they're going
hand.
with Grok first.
They're gonna go with Grok. This time around, I think they will put their faith onto Grok, but this will open things up for Team Gosu. They have a lot of heroes here. They have that child. They have the Leomorph. They want to go again. They have, they have Lunox. Who else they have? They have a lot of heroes in play. Selena as well could be a good choice for Gosu. So things are open for them to take.
Yep, Leo Mod is also open for them to pick. They played really, really well. If I'm not mistaken, oh, they do take the Granger for General.
Yeah, I mean, General is he just came back already. So thank you so much, General, for coming back and fulfilling your role here. By the way, Hoon is not in because Hoon is actually sleeping, according to the comments and the fans. So I don't know how he slept in a very crucial game, but Gosu is in prime position to somewhat try to close out game 2 after breaking down the morality of Ddnex. But Ddnex, they will still keep their heads high. They will get Gushing and Carry. They want to prioritize onto the offensive traits of these two heroes. So early game impact, Gushing, the Prince of Daggers, while the late game insurance will be Carry, the Tank Killer.
Yep, and they will lock down Guinevere, the very rare sight of Guinevere in the NA qualifiers in the last 2 days. We will go into the banning phase. They might want to ban a tank or maybe Selena, perhaps. Selena or Leomod did really, really well in game 1 earlier. So I would say like that would be extremely crucial for them to take it away from Gosu.
Yeah, I think Gosu, most likely they prioritize the Selena because she can deal a lot damage. She can take the buff as well. But it seems like Ddnex, they will take the safer route option because there's still no pure tank from the side of Gosu. So they will ban out Minotaur. While for the side of Gosu, they will ban out Diggy, trying to eliminate any CC counter from the side of Ddnex. As Tarisla will be selected here from the side of Gosu. Team Ddnex, they will secure perhaps their final tank support and one off-lane fighter / assassin.
Tamus, the very first Tamus in the NA qualifiers. Will they lock this in? Possible Mage Leomod. They do take Leomod away, but I don't. Gosu will not go with the Leomod. If you ask me, they already have 3 fighters in the lineup, so they might want to have a tank or possible just pure Mage. We do have a Rafaela and Leomod picked by Ddnex.
And
They're gonna go with a Lolita with no time to waste.
yeah, I mean, this Lolita, not much of an options already. I mean, sure, they can go for the Minotaur, but the Minotaur has been banned out. Akai does not work into their favor, sadly, to most of the teams here who try to use him. So Lolita could be the best option to follow up with the CCs and the initiation. Team Gosu seems like in a prime position to try to keep game 2, but Ddnex, they have their core heroes. They have Ikasas, Gushin. It's all coming down to this second game. This is a fair 5 versus 5 fair fight off. But again, it's all coming down to this play. Can Ddnex, just forgo game 1? If you want to be a professional player, you have to forgo whatever is from the past and focus on the present here. So I think Team Ddnex might take this second game.
Well, Ikasa is gonna play Gajian, and we all know his Gajian does crazy plays. And who knows, Ddnex might be able to make a comeback this time around. Maybe they like it better when it's 5v5. So we are into the game right now. Gosu on the red side and Ddnex on the blue side. Full man matchup this time around.
Yep, it will be a full 5 members in this team here. Team Ddnex going up against Gosu. Looks like it's going to be the early stages of the game, going in for their lane rotation, getting the level 4 instantly. And oh wait, I forgot. Team Ddnex versus Team Gosu. Grand Finals, best of 5, Game 2. As we go back here into the commentary here, ladies and gentlemen. I have to keep my voice on check. But you can see that Team Gosu right now, they are going in for the standard rotation. I felt like they should be a little bit more aggressive since they do have the Lolita to block any projectiles from Ddnex, and they have the confidence to go in for the jungle invasion. But then they were going to stick to their standard play, go for the jungle buffs, go for the river crab. I think that's more important to their plan of getting the level 4 quickly.
Well, they are quite objective focused. So Gosu has always been like objectives, clear the creep waves, get the jungle, get the buff, get the hermit before trying to invade the enemy's jungle. So you can see here they've done whatever they need to do, and they are going to try to ambush the middle lane here. They do know what's wrong. They will back off, and it seems like the rotation here is going on. Leomord still unaware of what's happening, gets ambushed, gets caught, and it seems like he will fall down to the hands of Guinevere.
Yeah, that was an easy pickoff, but then Ddnex, they're going to follow up with their own aggression as well. But no, they could not secure the kill. They could not deal with the trade-off.
Yep, Turtle is coming up right about now, and we do see a backdoor there in the top lane by Granger and Chow. Very aggressive play, buying more time, putting Leomord in a lot of setback and trouble. Just buying time, and just look at Lolita trying to push Grog away, who's trying to get some vision, but no, access denied.
Access denied here as basic with the Guinevere alongside with Loud Chow. They will try to hover across the jungle control onto the side of Ddnex, hoping to catch any solo players in their respective lanes. Basic though, he's very aggressive though on that side, as Gushen from Ikasa will punish him for that aggressive play. Meanwhile, K in a lot of trouble here. Sorry, that was Gushen, but in a K skin will get annihilated, and that will be the trade-off.
That was a nice out by Lolita right there. I think he wanted to run away, back off, but Chow was like, no, we're gonna fight Leomord. We're gonna pick Leomord now. Granger is in the picture as well, and it seems like they might get punished, but he will back off just for now as recruit Grog, and Gajan is already back on the map. Tarisla, not much action from him just yet. Guinevere, after the severe mistake, does go back into the jungle to get some farm from the setback that she faced earlier.
Yeah, the setback is, of course, indeed for both teams. I feel like Team Ddnex, they will have to keep their composure in check. Get one kill, fall back, but make sure that your solo heroes is aware of his surroundings. Speaking of surroundings here, looks like they want to take down this Granger, but then Team Gosu as well, they are prepared for this push against Leomord, and the top side will have its own battle over here. 4 members across that angle. Sorry, make it 3 versus 4. Team Gosu has the strength in numbers, and it looks like Team Gosu will go in for the aggressive play, but they will not catch anyone off here as Team Ddnex will defend their turret.
Yep, they will want to go for Turtle right now. Bottom lane.
Oh, look at that. The way of the dragon. Watch out, chow down to the throat of Leomord as Guinevere will finish him up. They will take Turtle.
It feels like, wherever Turtle is at, that's where you will see the teams. That's how the map rotation is gonna be. And we do have some contests right here. Grog in a lot of trouble, manages to run away, but they will reset the Turtle.
They will reset the Turtle though. Gosu though, they are down a lot of HP. Tarisla has to bail out, but they still have the confidence to take this Turtle. I think they do have Retribution already in check as Team Ddnex looking forward to steal this. They need all their members to come in. Oh, nice steal from Ikasa as Leomord follows it up with the kill. Team Gosu in a hot soup here. They will suffer one casualty, including that Turtle.
Well, that was a mistake by Gosu right there. They should have just backed off, knowing that Gajan is just around the corner. They shouldn't have done that, knowing, Tarisla had to go back to base.
And Terisla here, 1-on-2. Very, very strong, but he's going to get punched down. Team Gosu will suffer another casualty onto Henry. Ddnex. It seems like the previous loss did not break their morality, and they will try to go for many, many kills. They want to stand up after that first match loss.
Yeah, but it is waiting at the corner, wants to catch Ikasa but fails to do so. Does go in. They will want to have this blood bath, but it seems like everyone is just kind of unsure of what's happening.
Yeah, everybody is just so phased at the positioning, the initiation. There's no follow up there, so both teams don't want to take the risk of blindly just fighting through the skirmishes. So both teams here, you can see that Gosu is having perhaps the advantage in terms of level and goal. Granger, Guinevere, level 9, Terisla, level 8, and Chow alongside with Lolita will be level 7. However, on Team Ddnex side, they're still not out of they're still not out of danger here. They still have the levels to compete against Gosu's heroes, but they just need to be cautious.
Yep, still a lot of babysitting going on down there with Carry. Oh, does catch one. He will go down. Ikasa once again gets punished. They know the key player right here is Ikasa, so they want to catch him as much as they can and try to spook. Carry does get pushed away, but they do have intel.
And Gosu General with the kill at the top side. The turtle will be taken from the side of Gosu. Will be contested as well. Overlane has to be very, very careful. Guinevere does get the turtle. Will get the turtle buff. And now she can strike into the hearts over here at the bottom lane. Y will get slain down by Guinevere. Overlane, meanwhile, will have to back away into fear. Will wait for Ikasa to come back. They will try to defend the bottom lane because it's behind enemy lines. But again, 4 members of Team Gosu just say, hello, I am here. You really want to fight with Team Gosu? As they will suffer multiple casualties at their own lane.
Yep, they will do that. Ddnex. The rotation, I mean, by sending, it seems like Rafaela is the spy moving around the map, the rotation, trying to get intel info for Carry at the bottom lane. Oh, here we go. Going down to the brink of death. Leomod does get punished for being all alone down there. They will secure the very first turret. Oh, it looks like Rock is trying to do his job, but Ikasa in trouble again and again and again does get stopped. Just look at Lolita just slamming him off like, no, you don't get to join in this party. You gotta stay out of it.
Yeah, they have to realize that Gushen's main priority role is to come in, sweep everybody off their feet, provided if Team Gosu is very, very low in HP. Gushen is not somebody that could just fight from start to finish. He needs to be the finisher blow or the finishing blow in this case. But unfortunately, he's getting caught off guard in awkward positioning, and Team Gosu, they're just punishing left and right. Meanwhile, speaking of punishing, it looks like Team Ddnex, they want to take the fight towards Team Gosu, but Gosu still holding on strong. Henry caught in a very, very awkward situation alongside with Chow. Lao will be the first one to fall, but then General comes in with the kill, including Breeze with the Lolita and Henry to follow up. It's a 4K on the side. Gosu make it a team wipe. Oh my lord, Gosu lang malakas!
They will try to secure even more right now. Just look at them. The coordination that they have from Gosu, it's precise. Guinevere has been on point. Basic is so on point with his outs, not missing anything. He just makes sure that he hits 2 or 3. And the best part is that the follow-up is so precise. They get a wipe from that. So Guinevere is extremely dangerous, and they do know they need to eye on Ikasa. But there is no backup. There is no security for Ikasa at all. And Leomod gets punished once again. Such a painful death for Ddnex.
Such a pitiful move as well. I mean, Ddnex, they really want to control their lanes, but again, they have to realize they are already on the farm. getting picked off is like the main bread and butter for Gosu, and this particular move has been a repetition from the side of Gosu. So Ddnex, sadly to say, I think they see this coming, but they can't do anything.
Yep, there's nothing that they can do. Just sitting there trying to hold their fort together, but it's really not working out. Level 1 Lord will be coming out soon in the bottom, in the middle lane. And we can see some rotation going on right here. They're just getting so much of information. Ddnex forced to stay on high ground. Nothing that they can do. Ikasa desperately wants to get a kill but gets punished over and over again by Gosu. I mean, it's so much control right here coming from Gosu. You do have Guinevere, you do have Chow, you know, to stop all of that. On top of that, you have Tarizla coming in and screwing every combination that you can think of right there.
Oh, look at that. The almighty Lord will push in the middle pitch as the rest of members of Ddnex, they will fight their final defense here. They do have Rafaela, will try to sustain themselves as the Lord will die easily. That's a level 1 Lord, ladies and gentlemen, so that's not much of an impact from the Lord besides the super minions wave. But look at this, Gosu, they are not backing down from fear. They are just going in ham with those super minions that they have. They will try to take down this inhibitor turret. That will be the primary objective down below. But if they can get kills, that will be it. That will be the penalty zone from Henry. And it looks like Team Ddnex, they're still in the game. Unfortunately, multiple members will bite the dust. Over lane, and Ibrahim will be taken down. Perhaps a shutdown though from the side of Mikasa, but Mikasa will die to General. 2 members already dead, and Gosu just penetrating into the defenses of Ddnex right there.
Ddnex, this is just not gonna make it through. Gosu is hanging on so aggressively, not leaving the base at all. They will try to go in and bring down to the bare naked base of Ddnex.
Oh no, and look at that banter over there. 4 versus 5 was okay. Sadly, Team Ddnex looks like second game is not into their favor. Another penalty zone from Henry with the strikes of his teammates. It is going to be all over General with the double kill, even though Leomont Ibrahim wanting to keep Ddnex stay afloat, but no can do. Ibrahim, look at that. The damage is just so much. Legendary from General, leaving Ikasa and Overlin left to defend their Nexus base. Loud, he will not go loud and proud, but then he gives his opportunity for his teammates to get on the kills, and they will destroy the Nexus base. GG. It will be game 2 into the hands of Gosu.
Yep, good game. Well played to Team Gosu right there. A lot of precise decision making. I like how the follow-up is always so on point. And Chow would always dive in first and Guinevere will have the follow-up. So that's like an forever and ever stun.
Yeah, that is follow-up of CC.
That's so freaking painful. And when Granger made it enough, you know, he has his items, you know, and all that, he starts to join in, and that was literally the end of Ddnex, you know, just trying to hang on so desperately to every single game, every single fight, you know, having Rafaela going around, just trying to get some vision, and Grok as well, but unfortunately that just did not, that just wasn't enough for Ddnex to make a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, Ddnex, they tried their best. I mean, this is a better game comparing to the last round, but again, this is still a one-sided game. Gosu taking every single opportunity from the side of Ddnex. Their fight was better, their initiation was better. You know, the playthrough is better in general. And speaking of General is the MVP of this round. 8-0-4. Without any casualties, but then carrying the team with the damage built up from the side of Ddnex. So Ddnex, unfortunately, they will still need to try harder. But again, this is a best of 5. Still a lot of opportunities. Perhaps 2 games has already passed by. We have one team who is already having 2 points, one more point to clinch the championship title, while the other team most likely struggling, but they're still not out yet. Can they prove their worth in this game 3 of the finals in this Mobile Legends Bang Bang M1 World Championship 2019 US qualifiers? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is KBC Sensei. Alongside with Pidgeism, we're gonna waste no time and head into game 3 right now.
Yep, this is the time for Gosu to make things happen. You know, you want to get this win and you are on your way to Malaysia Axiata Arena, the grand finals of M1 Mobile Legends World Championship, where they will be facing 16 other teams.
Yeah.
15 other teams, sorry, they will be
Yes,
one of the
correct.
teams.
If including them, that will be 16. But yeah, it's 15 teams from 14 countries and a total prize pool of $250,000. That's a lot of money, a lot of stake on the line. Most importantly is the pride of the North American side, because I know everybody's been saying Gosu, one of the best teams, you know, in national arena contest, but you know, they have to prove their worth first here to become champions and then bring their name to the world stage. However, they are just 1 point away. Ddnex looking broken already, but they're still in this game. They will ban out Xbox and Kimi alongside with Gosu's Esmeralda.
Yep, and they will have a ban now. And I don't know, Gosu seems pretty legit and solid so far. Ddnex has a lot to work on. Execution wise, a little bit sloppy today compared to how they were performing yesterday. So a lot to pick up on, things that they need to consider. It was just repetitive mistakes that they need to stop from happening again.
Yeah, and repetitive mistakes are the crucial pointers from Ddnex. A lot of misplays, a lot of pickoffs from their side. They want to make something work, and they did. Don't get me wrong, they did make some improvements, but the improvements are not enough to give them the win. So it looks like Grok will be harvested and selected from the side of Ddnex. Opening options for Gosu, they will go with this child, most likely another
Kaja?
offense. Oh, Kaja as well, Kaya, on my perspective, as the support fighter. So they can choose multiple heroes to back for this second pick.
Yep, Minotaur does go through. Well, Ddnex, there's still a lot of crowd control.
What?
That's
Wait,
our
What?
very first Layla in the NA
Layla
qualifiers.
Layla Tang.
I don't think I've seen Layla for the longest time. In
Wow.
MPL, we also have Bane locked down together with Layla. Well, okay, guys, Ddnex, they want to have fun, okay? They want to have fun. They are just going to go all out, pick the best that they can, the best heroes that they have. Nana does go through NA qualifiers. How much more surprises are you going to throw at us?
Yeah, definitely the finals. Bring it out. Layla, Bane, and Nana.
A Belmont band. Okay, wow.
Okay. I am lost of words right now. But at the same time, you know, trying to keep this live stream professional, it could work. It could work. We have seen multiple NA teams.
Oh, see, long band. Okay.
We have seen multiple NA teams just trying out different heroes, working it out really well. Don't be surprised though. 5 members of Ddnex in the middle lane for sure, coming forward to you in cinemas or in the live stream of the finals itself. But it looks like this is your option. This is the play already. I don't think there's any remakes from the game itself. We have to take what's worth from there. Speaking of benefits of Layla, late game, really, really strong, but she is a glass cannon.
But we also know that Gosu likes to rush the game. They want it fast.
Yeah.
Zas does go through. And Hilda, haven't seen her in a very long time.
Yeah, Zas and Hilda, including Bane, they are all Season 1 heroes for MPL Malaysia, Singapore. We do see a lot of different techniques has been used by all of these three heroes. I remember Hilda being very annoying because she's the one that deals a lot of damage.
Has never been.
Yeah, but it looks like
before.
Hilda, my favorite hero, is gonna be hovered back and be chosen. Ddnex will
Tamus.
choose Faramis. Tamus will be the final pick from Gosu. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but I feel like Gosu has a bigger chance of this because they have more meta heroes that suit the current gameplay.
Then again, the lineup from Gosu is way more solid compared to Ddnex. But to me, Ddnex, they just want to have fun. You know, they have the fighter, they have the marksman, they have the mage. You know, just go all out and have fun with the Zask rework some time ago. He can be quite deadly as well. Very helpful in turret pushing at the same time. And Bane, he can solo lane 1 versus 2 no problem as well. And we all know how annoying Faramis can be in a game. So I'm hoping for a good game. The third game, 1 game away from the World Championship for Team Gosu. Gotta love the Nana pick from them. That's gonna be really annoying. You know, we do know Nana is one of the more annoying heroes, has been making a reappearance lately in the scene as well. And we are going into the game. We have Gosu on the red side and Ddnex on the blue side.
Yep, Ddnex versus Team Gosu. This will be Grand Finals Game 3. And it looks like a 5-man laning process here from Ddnex. Definitely predicted from my end. Ddnex will do whatever they can to try and take off the fight here. Gosu, meanwhile, they will try to defend this middle lane because middle lane, 5 people in this lane. They will try to take down this turret. And oh my goodness, look at that. Even though the turret does have a protective barrier to give them the damage reduction, but look at this, Ddnex, without any fear, without any hesitation, just want to take down this turret instantly.
They don't really care. This is a brawl. This is a nasty massacre. They just want to have fun. They're going all out. Gosu not taking chances. They will still focus on what they need to do. Objectives, getting the buffs, Hermit, and also the levels that they need. The first turret has been broken down. Backup will come in. Chow does get Grok, but nothing will happen at this point. They will back off for now. Turtle will be up in 40 seconds, but they want more. Faramis is right there. First blood goes down to the hands of Zask, and Nana the slain Grok. Oh, this is extremely exciting to watch. So much fun.
So
this is
much
probably
fun.
the best game that we've casted in the last 2 days.
Yeah, definitely one of the better games as well. I'm definitely not sleeping, ladies and gentlemen. Still
Yes.
very focused onto looking on the heroes, but I'm going to let Peach do the play-by-play commentary. I'm going to look onto the heroes over here. Ddnex seems like they will be trying to take off objectives again, so despite that unorthodox 5-man rush, they do take down 1 turret. Good news for them. They suffered 1 death, but it's okay. It's still the same scoreline with Gosu. However, they do need to control whatever is remaining in their jungle. And you can see from that, Gosu is having that 2,000 gold lead, and they are going to contest for this turtle.
Just Grok just tossing stuff like, hey, we are here. Oh, the entire team is here. Turtle has been slain by Nana. They give priority to Nana. They just want to have fun. Minotaur does rage right there. And it seems like Zask is just dominating. Bane gets punished by
44.
Chow. Layla not making it through. Gets punished by Nana right there.
2 more left.
Faramis barely making
1
it.
more left.
They will take him down as well. That is a full team wipe.
Yep.
Ddnex.
Full team wipe from Gosu. You know, just no mercy here, as this is going to be one of another one-sided games in hand. It's going to be very, very tough for Team Ddnex to come back if they are dying left and right. But look at that, another fight in hand.
Oh, Nana making a comeback, doesn't want to back off. Oh, Ddnex, they are so much rage. Rage coming from them. They want the kill. They want to bring Gosu down. And yes, Ddnex, we love you too. You keep it going. Keep the game fun. That's what it's all about in the first place, right?
Yes, it's all about the fun. And shout out to everybody here. Overlin, Ibrahim, OSS, Awai, and my favorite player from DD. is none other than Ikasa.
I guess they want an OOTD photo shoot session in the game. Oh, I think that's just a bait they want to bring in.
Oh, this could be smart by
Picture from
Ddnex.
memory.
They really want to take this fight. Instead, they're baiting Gosu for a picture in this
Look
game.
at Tabo's getting melted away by Zask right there. Minotaur barely makes it away. Oh my god, Faramis gets Zask punished. Minotaur manages to run away, tries to make it through, but Layla does bring him down. Oh my god, just look at this Nana. All the damage is doing. Bane doesn't care about the tank. Oh, the turret damage, he just keeps going and going. Oh my god, okay, here we go, Ddnex.
Ddnex. I mean, you only have Zaz left alive, and Zaz died early onwards, so another somewhat an official team wipe though from the side of Ddnex. Gosu is definitely having the advantage here. You can see the goal, despite not having much turrets, but the goal is enough to sustain them, and eventually, as time passes by, they will have the level advantage, including the item spikes.
Oh, yep, they will. And it looks like we will have a full team fight in the middle. Or is it another picture session? Just photo shoot. They will have a photo shoot in the middle. But General wants to take them out. Minotaur. That traitor move, so much betrayal. Oh, Layla, so much damage taken here, does get a team wipe. Now they have memories. Yes, you have it. You ask for it. You get it. A lot of love going on. They will bring this turret down as well.
Yeah, definitely a professional play coming in from Ddnex as well. But Gosu showing no mercy, going in for all of the fights in play. As this is going to be a very, very tough time for them to climb up in this uphill battle that has been set by Gosu. Speaking of which, it's 5 minutes down the game. Layla is level 6. Layla definitely needs all of the farm, but then here comes the fight.
Yes, super ipalakas lang. We have General here trying to bring the entire team down. So much of fight going on. Ddnex barely hanging in there. They just want to have some fun. For Rames props his out, but it seems that this is not enough. Oh, General diving in a little bit too deep. Does get punished by Grog right there. Oh, there. Henry making the run. Zask with a laser gun.
Yeah, the laser gun from the nightmare. The demonic nightmare, to be more precise. Unfortunately, again, this is not looking too good from the side of Ddnex. Yes, they do get some kills. They did take off General from there, but again, at what cost? They lost like around maybe 10 kills already. So unfortunately, it's not looking too good.
Basic, what are you doing with the buff? It's too much confidence there, but you know, hey, okay, it's alright. He got it. Turtle is up. They will go for it. Nana, I think he's gonna be a marksman Nana this time around instead of a full-fledged mage Nana. And we do have Chow giving the vision that's needed right there in the middle lane. They're all just standing by Ddnex. They know what's gonna go down. They are ready for the drill. They are just expecting, waiting for Bane in the corner.
Oh, the fight comes in. And look at that, it will be a Nana kill, legendary right there. The rest of the members of Team Gosu, they will sweep Ddnex off their gut. Ddnex will try to go in for the defense, but no can do. They managed to shut down Nana with a Maniac though. However, I think it's just a little bit too late. OSS, the last member standing, which is Layla. She needs to defend the remaining inhibitor turrets from here. But then look at Loud. Loud going loud and proud onto the turrets. OSS as well. Oh no, look. Oh my goodness. The type from Gosu. They were camping around the members of Ddnex's base. But I think that's much likely they're just going to bail out and reposition themselves for the next fight.
Well, hello, Ddnex. I like how you guys are just keeping it going, posing for us for some pictures for this memorable game of the Grand Finals M1 World Championship and a qualifiers. It's okay. If you want to come to Malaysia, you can come anytime. We will be your host to wonderful food. Malaysia, truly Asia. But yes, we do have Gosu just waiting onto the lot, 30 seconds, and it's just a... Oh, we do do have a
nice
wipe
fight
here.
here. Blazing Duet does get stunned down. But then Nana comes in with an unstoppable alongside with Tamos. Tamos needs to run away. He's going to get chased down by multiple popos from the side of Ddnex. But no can do. Gosu is not over yet. They say where the hood is. They will take down multiple members of Ddnex as they will bail out. They will wait for Lord to end the game perhaps. But loud and proud onto OSS Layla, aka McNuggets. Sit down, girl. You're gonna be roasted by my karate kicks.
Well, the other 4 are out. It seems like this might be the very final fight for Team Ddnex as Gosu does bring Grok down. Tamus, they're dominating, slaying everyone. General dives right in, and they do not have the creep wave to end this game.
Yes, they don't have the creep wave to end this game. A little bit of a sour note there, but they will wait for this. They have the minions in hand, the concealment from the Shadow Mask. They will take down Faram. It's a mega kill from this Nana. And oh no, Faram is chasing down with whatever they could. But it is not over yet. Look at that. They don't have the creep wave. They can go for other lanes to make their life easier. But at the same time though, Lord is already open.
Yep, it seems like they will try to clear the creep waves for a bit, and then they will go for the Lord. They want to end this game already. Lord General just soloing his way through, and it seems like they just want this over and done with. Chow coming in. They will try to go in from the middle. Does drop the Lord plan. Invades the jungle of Ddnex. Ddnex is sitting and holding the fort high ground.
High ground here, still camping around their base. There's nothing they can do except to wait for the inevitable. Our dear teams right here, Gosu trying to be merciful, but no mercy with the Mionia Fury. Multiple hits onto that. Triple kill, skippity pop pop onto this Nana, as well as Ibrahim will be slain down by the Nana. A maniac. Can this basic get the final kill for the Savage? Oh. They want this. They want this. Look at that. Oh, Minotaur will get killed by the turret and the base. I think that's about it. That is all of it here. Team Gosu. It looks like there's no Savage though for this Nana.
Yep, they will dominate this game. Lord is coming in. Creep waves all over the place. And it seems like Ddnex is in a lot of trouble. Gosu will try their best to end this game with only 2 members around. There's Basic and General with the help of Lord. And it seems like they will struggle a little bit. They want to bring everything down. Bare, naked base of Ddnex. The remaining members of Gosu has already been respawned, and they are making their way through. They will end this game.
Oh no, this is looking so rough for Ddnex. I mean, I'm really stunned that they have to go through this type of lineup, eventually falling at the very last game that could determine their tournament lifeline here. But then Gosu, they have a little bit of trouble penetrating into the defenses. Oh, nice kick off the Jeet Kune Do from the side of Chow, but they will not finish off OSS. Meanwhile, Basic will still get the kill onto Layla as Ibrahim here toying with General. Look at General. They're doing marathon runs right here. And Bane trying to cut down the weight, but then he's going to drink up the beer and run back to safety to heal up his HP. Meanwhile, Team Gosu, on the other hand, trying to be merciful, trying to end the lives of Ddnex quickly. A painful death is not allowed. Team Gosu wants to wait for the rest of the minions to push forward, and they will pull the final strike.
Well, they're just waiting for time. They are just waiting, hanging on by the corner. Nana does get legendary with a double kill. Zaz goes down. Layla is back. The machine gun is back. But it seems like they will be punished, and Gosu will take the final game away, guys. We have a winner, the one and only team that will be representing the NA region.
Yes, and congratulations to Team Gosu for becoming our champions for the NA A side. And of course, a big shout out to all of the teams here, especially for Team Ddnex for putting up a great show. I hope they had a lot of fun. And
we had
try again for next season.
Yep, we had a lot of fun also casting your games. Ddnex, I mean, they really truly tried their best, and you could see that in the previous games, right, since day one
Yep.
and up to day two, they have been performing extremely well. How they surprised us from day one with the gameplay that they had, the lineup that they had, Ikasa especially, you know, with the great Esmeralda play, you know, outplayed everyone, just running all over the map. He is extremely, you know, two thumbs up to you, man. This is great having you around, but don't be heartbroken.
Yep.
Don't be too upset.
Correct.
You know, there's always a next time. Probably we'll see you again. Maybe just KBC. I don't know.